The Doctor's Journey. Dr. Samuel Vance had seen war before. He had treated the wounded in deserts, jungles, and cities torn apart by conflict. But nothing could have prepared him for what he would face in this remote valley, deep in the heart of a war zone. His convoy had been ambushed on the way to a field hospital. The attackers hadn't cared that his team was unarmed, that they were only there to help. The gunfire had erupted without warning, and the next thing Samuel knew, he was running, scrambling through the dense underbrush as explosions shook the earth behind him. For hours, he moved blindly through the wilderness, his only goal being survival. By the time he stopped, night had fallen, and he was completely lost. His radio was broken, his supplies were scattered, and worst of all, he was not alone. A deep, guttural growl rumbled from the darkness. Samuel froze, his breath caught in his throat. He turned slowly, his pulse hammering in his ears. There, standing at the edge of the trees, was something impossible, a creature from another time. It was a theropod, massive and powerful, but unlike anything in the fossil record. Its body was covered in scars, and its long, taloned hands twitched as it studied him with glowing yellow eyes. Blood, fresh and dark, dripped from a deep wound in its side. Samuel's fear warred with his instincts. The doctor in him saw what the soldier in him did not. A living being, injured and in pain. Slowly, carefully, he lifted his hands. "I can help you," he whispered. The creature didn't move. It didn't charge, didn't attack. It only watched as he approached. Step by step, Samuel crossed the space between them, pulling gauze and antiseptic from the pouch at his belt. He had treated soldiers, civilians, even wild animals in the past. But this was something else. The theropod huffed, its breath hot and heavy. It flinched when he pressed the cloth against its wound, but it did not strike. Samuel worked quickly, hands steady despite the racing of his heart. As he bandaged the beast, a strange understanding passed between them. They were both survivors, both lost in a war they had no part in. By dawn, the theropod was gone, vanished into the mist of the valley. Samuel, too, would have to move, find his way back, continue his mission. But as he stepped forward, he realized something had changed. He was no longer alone. Somewhere in the jungle, watching from the shadows, his patient remained. And in the days to come, when danger returned, Samuel would learn just how far a healed creature would go to repay a debt.